Alright, let's go over 3 things that you should avoid, or at least consider avoiding, whenever you're getting into YouTube. Alright, now the first one. Let's talk about the get rich quick. You know, you'll maybe read, different things online, or maybe see videos talking about how you can get rich off YouTube. And can you? Yes. Am I hoping to? Yes. But you need to be realistic, because most people trying on YouTube end up quitting, and then the ones that do try, it's just going to take a while. I mean, it's kind of like hitting the lottery. Can you hit it? Yes. Do people do the videos and first one out and it goes viral and they make tons of money? Yeah, they do. But just be patient, because not every video is going to be a winner, and it just takes time to learn it. So whenever you're getting into YouTube, thinking you're going to get into it, make a video, do a thumbnail, and send out that video thinking, well, that's my ticket. Well, may not be, could be, but give yourself time. And there is so much to learn getting into YouTube. So if you're thinking about getting into YouTube and making videos and getting rich, give it time. I've been doing this for 2 years and I'm still not monetized. But we'll get into a couple of these other things, and they'll kind of tell you where I think I'm at with it. Alright, so I've got some notes here, and the second one is that YouTube is simple. First one was you're going to get rich quick, and probably not. Second, simple and easy. Like I said, get you a video, get you a thumbnail, post that thing up. Well, that might, if you're a one-hit wonder, that's great, but then you got to try to duplicate it, and then what do? What got your success? Or are you a one-hit wonder? So the big thing is, whenever I first started, is I had to educate myself. So I had to learn. There's so many things I'm still learning about how to make YouTube videos. You can work on your thumbnails. You can work on your video. You can upgrade equipment. You can work on just being comfortable standing in front of a camera. Some people really struggle with that. So with it being easy, here's some. Time and money. I did have to buy a GoPro, which I think at the time was like around $300. And then once you get this, which you can use a phone, but then you've got to have time to make the videos, and where you going to make them at, and just learn how to do better on your videos. The first ones you're making may not be all that great, but then just keep trying and try to do a little bit better and tweak it a little bit better, and just, you'll get there. And then you need to consistently be posting. That's one thing. That's something I haven't been doing. I've kind of been sporadic all over the place, and I'm going to start trying my best to release my videos every Wednesday around 6:30. I'm in Arkansas, so whatever that time zone is, but I'm going to try to start releasing my videos at 6:30 p.m. every Wednesday, and see if that helps the algorithm pick it up. And so consistency is key, and just do the best you can with the videos. Now this third one right here is the one that the consistency is what I'm having to work on now, and the third one is your niche. Okay, that can be very narrowed down, really small, or really broad, but you have to consider, like when you're picking a niche, or if you don't know what niche means, it's kind of like, what subject matter are you going to be covering? So the if you go after the big channels, like I'm into the drag racing YouTube videos and stuff. So I've been, for 2 years, I've been making videos with burnouts and drag racing and things of that nature, which is something I love. That's my passion. But 1320 video, which they do an awesome job, they've got a lot of that viewership, and they should. They do a very good job at what they do. And then there's other drag racing channels that I'm into, and they do a good job too. So when you're trying to tackle that, I mean, you got to consider the pond that you're trying to, you can kind of say the pond you're trying to fish out of, the big fisherman's already there, and then you're trying to get what they're getting, and that's a tough challenge. So what I'm trying to do is, instead of trying to just do drag racing, I'm trying to make it more about, behind the scenes, and trying to get to where I can relate with my viewers like you, and just see what they like. And then, kind of like, it's almost like building a relationship with your audience. What do they want, and what value can I give them for them taking the time to subscribe, but also to watch my videos? And eventually I want merchandise, and the sky's the limit. I'm dreaming big on this one. But let's see. Oh yeah, is it seasonal? With me covering drag racing, 2 or 3 months out of the year the season's out. So what do you do then? So if you're trying to follow a niche or a subject matter that's seasonal like that, now you got to figure out every year, during the summer months, or like say fall or whenever, say I'm wanting to go out to drag strip and get video, well then it's raining. Well, what am I going to post that week? Which I've got a drag car and I've got buddies in drag racing, so that helps. We can talk about our projects and stuff, but you have to consider, is the weather going to affect your channel? Is it going to affect what videos you can get? Extremely important. So when you're picking your subject matter, try to pick something that you can do year round, or be flexible enough to where if something does happen and you can't, is there something else you can do on the side? Kind of like if we can't make it to the drag strip, we can talk about the cars, or if we're building on the cars or working out in the shop. We've got alternate areas that we can get video from. So whether you're into photography or hiking or whatever you're doing, if it's raining or snowing, if you don't get out, or if it's too cold or too hot, what do you do then? So that's just some stuff to consider. And we've also got, do you enjoy it? Don't pick a subject matter that you can't stand. And 2, whenever you're doing this, it actually becomes a job, because you've committed to an audience that you're going to be posting videos. And if you don't consistently put out videos and you get to where you skip a bunch, they might go somewhere else. So you have to consider, you have to be able to enjoy it. It is going to be a job, but do you enjoy that job? So that's something I'm also working on, trying to help keep myself from getting burned out. And eventually I want to hire people, and I've already got some friends and family I'm wanting to hire them real bad. But I've got to wait till I get monetized and the money starts coming in. But, do you enjoy it? Well, you have to get other people on board. And then, who do you pick? Are they just wanting a paycheck, or do they want to succeed as bad as you do? So keep that in mind. And let's see. Oh yeah. Now when you're picking this niche or subject matter, sometimes it just ain't working. And you try and try and try, and there's a point where it's like, this just is not working, so I got to try something else. So you pivot. You might just tweak what you're covering. But then again, don't try this for a week. Well, I didn't get rich and it didn't blow up and go viral, and you just quit. No, give it some time. I'd say at least give it 2 or 3 months. But if you're not seeing some kind of results, which I was seeing results, they were steady, but they just couldn't get me up. Like I've hit 603 subscribers, and trust me, I appreciate every one of you that subscribes to this channel. But I'm having to kind of tweak it a little bit, because it's just kind of apparent to me I'm going to have to make some kind of changes. Okay, now I don't have to go plump away from drag racing, which I've had other channels and they didn't pan out, but you just got to find what you're good at. And then sometimes you have to tweak and modify things. That's fine, don't worry about that. But just be aware that once it's not working for so long, you may have to make some changes. And that comes to trial and error. Like especially your first videos and trying to talk on camera, or whether you're just using your phone or whatever's happening. Some videos just ain't going to be that great. Some will be wonderful. There may be videos that you work your tail off trying to do good, and they do nothing, and you might throw up a video just out of nowhere and that thing just takes off, you know. Who knows? But the key there is trial and error, and then be able to go over these videos, especially the ones that hit good or bad. You can learn from either one, and figure out why did that take off, or why did it not take off. What was the audience not getting what they wanted? Kind of like when you're scrolling through, it can even be like a thumbnail. Which thumbnails catch your eye, which ones don't? Like, look over your thumbnails, look over your, it could be your audio. That's something I'm working on right now, is I'm trying a new microphone right here. If y'all like it, please tell me. If the voice and sound gets better with this one, tell me. If it's worse, tell me, and I can make changes from that. But don't be afraid of trial and error. Failure isn't whenever you do something and it doesn't work out, if you learn from it. So if you do a video and it don't turn out real good, ease up, you're okay. Go through that video. And it also helps if you got some friends or family that can go over it with you, because you might just be missing something obvious and they may catch it right off guard. Right off the bat. Don't get all upset if somebody says your video needs some work. Kind of like my daughter, she told me, and I've had other friends tell me my audio is kind of iffy sometimes. And even though I'm using a GoPro, I still, like I'm trying today, I'm trying a microphone with it. It's constructive criticism. That doesn't mean you failed or bombed. It just means, hey, tweak this a little bit, or make some adjustments, get some different equipment, and see if it makes the quality of your videos better. Don't be afraid of a little bit of criticism. That can be doing you a big favor. So there's our, well, not that hand. That hand I got cut off. That 3 things. You've got thinking you're going to get rich quick. It's possible, but it's about like hitting the lottery. And second one is it's easy and simple. You've got a lot to learn, just like I've had to, and I'm still learning. And 3, your niche, your subject matter. What are you going to do it over? And the big thing is find your audience and try to give them the best quality and value for their time. Time is so precious nowadays. So give them the best quality you can, and hopefully that gets you in the direction you need to go, okay? Alright, thank y'all for watching. God bless, and see y'all later.